What's up, guys? Now I'm going to quickly tell you guys, this is going to be a video about the prestige system that Runescape, I guess, has the idea of bringing into the game. I'm going to add right now, there's going to be a video in the description, guys. This is a video I made last night. And this is the truth of how I feel about this update. But on this video right here, I'm just going to explain to you guys what the prestige system is. The other video in the description, if you guys want to watch it or not, you guys might notice a side of me you guys never saw before. I'm joking. You guys already know I'm always mad. But yeah, that link basically describes how I feel about the update in total. This video right here is just going to tell you guys what the prestige system is. I'm going to try to explain it without getting mad one single bit. So first of all, I'm going to start off by saying, for anyone that's not maxed on RuneScape, this update for you is probably cool. It's probably a fun update. I'm not going to lie. If I wasn't maxed right now, I probably wouldn't mind this update. I'd be like, oh, cool. I get to, compete now with the people that have been no-lifing for the past 10 years or some shit. And yes, right now I'm shitting on RuneScape, and I got 99 HP yesterday. Woot woot, sexy, sexy. So I'm going to try to come at this video with two different angles, obviously. One being, who I am, and one being if I was a newbie player and I wasn't max total and I didn't have any 200 mil stats. Because this is a pretty damn big update for anyone that does train skills post 99, which means after 99. So, any experience after the 13 million experience, obviously, this update it's pretty bad for you, obviously. And before I go any further, of course, I'm going to say I fucking disagree with this update. I think it's the dumbest thing you could ever bring to the game. But hey, that's their decision, whatever. Damn it, we're getting that mad zone again. Okay, back to being happy. Okay, so Jagex. Sorry, not all of Jagex. Just this guy called Mod Jack. That's his name. He said let's add a prestige system to the game RuneScape, obviously. So a quick story, kind of short, I guess I can say. The main high scores for EOC right now, guys, is going to be a separate high scores, basically. It's going to be like a bullshit high scores, as you want to call it. In like a different section. Like right now, if you guys go to the high scores, there's going to be high scores, top players, whatever. Then there's going to be like the stuff from Battle of Lumbridge. There's going to be something from it's called seasonal high scores, where it's like you can like kill the most Sarah bosses, the most red imps, whatever. That's basically what the high scores it seems like it's going to be. The main high scores right now, and there's going to be a new high scores put into play. That's going to basically go by prestige system. Now, I'm hoping they don't make this prestige system the main high scores, because that's probably what's going to make everyone that is going for experience quit or not want to compete anymore, such as myself, obviously. So I'm hoping they keep the main high scores right now, the main high scores. I mean, it's been the main high scores for the past, 12, 10, whatever years, and it might make sense just to keep it. So the prestige system is something where basically once you get a stat to 99, you can reset it, and you start at level 1 again, and you now basically have 1 prestige on that stat. Now you train 13 million experience again on it, you have the next prestige. You can reset it again. Now you're at 2 prestige. There is a maximum prestige, I believe, and I believe it's 2 billion. I think it's exactly 2 billion. Which according to Mod Jack on the Twitter, he said it takes about 180 million years to achieve it. So that's for one stat, so 180 million years. Hopefully my great times 180 million grandson can do it hopefully one day. The high scores are basically no longer going to be going by overall experience. Well, it kind of is and it kind of isn't. Basically, everyone that has max total, no matter what your experience is, you guys are all equal experience basically right now. Like my newbie account, this account right here I'm on right now, if you want to look it up for EOC. If I was 120 dimes, I believe I'm like 105 right now or something around there, and 99 divination, I'd be just as good as Suomi is basically right now. That's exactly what this prestige system would mean. If this was to come into play, obviously, if it was a new system of high scores, I would be just as good as Suomi, and, so would all you guys if you guys are all maxed on EOC. If you guys have a comp cape right now on EOC, and you don't train stats past 99, you just kill bosses, your account's literally just as good as mine right now. Now, in the description below, I basically describe a lot more about, I almost want to upload it, but at the same time, that's only for some guys' ears if you guys really want to hear what I think about this update. But I'm trying to explain it to you guys so you guys don't get mad at me, because I understand some people like this update because, hey, you guys aren't max yet. You guys are far from max, maybe. And this is an okay update for you, because this basically means for you, you can get higher ranks faster. But for anyone right now that basically has traded a stat past 99, like 100 mil experience, let's just say you're 100 mil cooking, you've basically been cooking for no reason, absolutely no reason, if this new system comes into play. Because once you if you're 200 million experience in a stat and you reset it, it counts as 1 prestige. It does not count as, I believe it would be 14 prestige. If you were to get a 200 mil stat, you'd have 14 prestige in the stat, I believe. But basically right now, if you have a 200 mil stat and you reset it just like anybody else that has 99, you have 1 prestige. Same as a person that has 200 mil / 99. You all have 1 prestige. I was thinking about, finishing off Slayer on EOC. As you guys know, I'm 183 million. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm sure. Get the fuck out of my way, Screw of Fortune. There you go. As you guys see, 182 million Slayer. I was going to finish that. I was probably going to stream some of it. I was going to have some fun with it. But nah, not anymore since this new system's coming out. Now, the current high scores that we do have right now, as I said, it's going to kind of just move aside. It's going to be like the secondary high scores, I guess you can call it. I'm going to still go by those high scores. I'm not going to use this new prestige system shit. I know some people are going to say, well, if you're still ranked 7 on the side, then, you know, nothing's really changed. But no, I mean, it's not the same feeling at all. If you're not actually that ranked, you know, it's not the same feeling. It's like winning, what do they call it? You guys know how in sports they have like tournaments, they have the champions and then the qualifying champions, I believe it's called, which is the people that had lost the game and then they won at the ending, but they're not really first. It's like that feeling. It's like winning one of those games, basically, you know. It's not the same. You didn't actually win. You're like possibly second or third. You know, really. Now, I'm not going to lie. If they brought this system out, maybe, you know, when let's just say Zazima Max, or the first person in RuneScape ever Max, if they brought the system out then, it wouldn't be that bad of an idea, Mod Jack. But right now, it's probably the dumbest idea you can do because it's been fucking 10 years of no, I mean, probably about 5 or 6 years, the past 5 or 6 years, maybe the past 3 or 4 years at the most, or the least, I mean. People have been grinding out 200 mils about 18 hours a day. Not myself, but a bunch of people, you know, Drum Gun, etc., etc., Drake, a few other ones, not Drake, Jake. Now, I personally think this high scores, I mean, they can bring this into the game. I don't really care. It should not be the main high scores, and it should be just like the seasonal high scores, right? It should basically go by whoever has the most prestige. Whoever reset their stat the most amount of times, or the most amount of times they reset a total stat. For some reason, there's no max prestige. There really should be some type of a max prestige. It shouldn't go on to 2 fucking billion. That's 2 billion times 13 million. That's how much experience you got to get in one skill to get it max prestige, basically, which I don't think is humanly possible. Well, it's not humanly possible for one person to do it themselves, but I guess it's humanly possible, like, if we're still alive 500 years from now, you know? Actually, no, not 500 years, 180 million years. My bad. Sorry, Jack. But yeah, when I first heard this update, guys, I thought it was just like a bump in the road. I thought it was just like a little side thing. You know, it's not a big deal to worry about it, but it's actually a game-breaking type of thing. I really have no idea why they want to do it. I saw Silentcore made a video about it. I know he's like a J-mod now and things like that. I saw the ratings on the video. Pretty damn good ratings, right, Jax? I mean, yeah, let's go against the players and put an update in that nobody wants. I mean, they never, you know, stopped themselves before, right? They brought out EOC when nobody really wanted it, but, you know, they're probably going to bring this update no matter what they do. And that's just, I don't know if it's Jax is being cocky because they don't want to admit that they're making a mistake with updates. They just want to say, hey, our updates are smart and educated and they make a lot of sense, and no matter what, we're going to bring them in the game. If you guys think I'm sound mad in this video, oh boy, if you guys click the link in the description, woo, shit about to get down. But yeah, I will say I'm sorry for all you EOC players, but I will not be going any type of EOC experience gaining if this does become the main high scores, or if this even becomes basically a high scores. I mean, I guess if you know, the main high scores right now stays the main high scores, I'll probably still play. I'll probably still try to finish my account with a bunch of 200 mil stats. But if it's not the main high scores anymore, I don't think I'm going to bother really playing EOC anymore. I mean, right now I'm enjoying 07 a lot more, and it's not just because I'm trading for goblins, it's just because I don't get fucked over by doing anything. You know, if I do something, I don't get fucked over later. With EOC, it seems to be the only thing that ever happens nowadays is you do something and, you know, a little while later you get fucked over by having to do that. So quit for 5 years, come back later, and finish the game in like a month. Now, in the link below, I do describe, or I do talk about a few possible things they could do to make this not so shit, besides not doing it, obviously. That'd be number one, but obviously they don't like to listen to us sometimes. So, you know, option number 2, basically. And the last part of the video I probably want to add, which is probably the most important part, why is there no polls for EOC? How come we do not get to choose our updates on EOC? I don't understand one bit of this. I'm really starting to think that Jax thinks that they know the best for the game. If you guys knew the best of the game would not be in decline, okay? It would not be fucking losing players every day. But yeah, to sum it all up, new prestige system is definitely useless and it makes no sense. And I have talked to a lot of my friends about this as well, like, you know, the more elite friends, I guess I can say, the ones that have, like, you know, 3 billion, 2 billion experience plus, such as Almost Lost, such as Crystal Farm, etc., etc. And none of them like this update either. Crystal Farm thinks he might actually quit the game if this does become the main high scores because, yeah, basically, I mean, right now, most people that play EOC, you know, I mean, a lot of them play for experience, a lot of them play for PVM. There's not that many, there's like no PKers, I don't really think anymore, but yeah, PVM and going for experience is the only things that really has left on EOC. Take that away, I mean, I don't see the point of playing EOC at that point. It looks like in the future, 07 might be a lot of good PVMing if they, you know, start adding new bosses. Basically just keep it, you know, pre-EOC basically. Why the fuck is there no skellies here? What the hell? This guy fucked up. You fucked up, Snipe. But anyways, that probably wraps it up, guys. I don't really want to continue talking about this prestige system because I have no, desire to do it. I have no desire to care about it. I'm just gonna keep playing the way I am playing right now, and I guess continue try-harding at the shitty high scores that we're gonna be having. And yeah, that's basically my rant. Well, part of it. The other part's in description. And yeah, good fight every single stat that I currently have past 99, which is everything but divination. Hey, I'm happy I didn't train divination past 99. I didn't waste any time. Anyways, I'll see you guys next video, probably with a Nightmare Zone loot video, which I was going to upload it today, but then, Jax decided to do some weird shit, and I had to make a video about it. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow with Nightmare Zone video, and then the next day with a bunch of progress I'll probably be making while I'm chinning. I'm hoping to get 90 plus range by the time I make the next progress video. So I guess I'll see you guys then. I hope you guys enjoyed, and basically tell me what you guys think about the Prestige system. And if you make sure to tell me if you have a lot of experience. If you don't have a lot of experience, tell me. I like this update, but I'm not max. I like this update, but I hardly max. I'm hardly just max, But if you like it and you have a lot of experience, please do tell me why.